Hey guys, it's Pinkstar. Welcome back to another video. I got new glasses, which I really like. I got another pair as well, so I'll quickly show you those. Alright, and this is my second pair. They've got these like really cute little pearls on the side. I like them. I think they're funky and cool, something different, so yes. Anyway, back to the video. Today I am going to be telling you my 2023 plans and goals and going through my January TBR for you guys. Alright, so first up, my plans for 2023. I have decided on my Goodreads goal of 60 books to read this year. My Goodreads goal last year was 52, which I managed to achieve, so I thought I'd try and set it a little bit higher. Don't know why I'm trying to push my expectations, because I doubt I'll get to 60, but you know, a goal's there for a reason. It's supposed to be a challenge to try and hit it. I don't know if I will, but it's there. So yeah, 60 books is what I am planning on reading in 2023. My second goal is to try and finish off some series that I'm currently in the middle of or have started. So I have a few that I need to finish. So one being The Witcher. I really need to get on to finishing that. I want to finish the Demon Cycle series. I've got a couple of duologies where the second book is either out or coming out that I want to finish. There's a few on there. I can't remember them all off the top of my head. But yeah, they're in my journal, and I will be showing you guys my journal once it's fully complete. I still have a couple of spreads to finish, so yeah, stay tuned. That one will be coming out soon. I'll show you guys my finished 2022 journal and then show you guys my 2023 reading journal. Yeah, so that'll be soon. So speaking of journals, my next goal for 2023 is to continue doing my reading journal and finishing all the spreads, and yeah, just continuing to do that. I managed to do it all for 2022, though near the end of the year I did skip a few things like writing down my favorite quote of the month, things like that, and had to go back and fill in a couple of the reviews and things that I hadn't done, but overall, it was pretty good for my first time doing a journal for the year, so I'm happy with what I achieved. My next goal is to try and read books that I currently own, or on, like physical or on my Kindle, rather than purchasing too many new books, though I guarantee this will be a fail and I'll probably purchase heaps of new books because it's who I am. But yeah, we're going to try and finish some of the books that I currently have that I want to get on to finishing up. I did get a new cart here. So it's got all the books currently that I want to be reading on it, and yeah, hopefully that will help me with actually picking my books and getting through stuff that I currently own. And lastly, one of my main plans for 2023 is to do the year of Brandon Sanderson. I currently haven't read any Brandon Sanderson books, even though everyone tells me to, and I've heard so many good things about all his books. I haven't read any, so I want to read his books this year. I have purchased the ebooks for his secret projects, so I will be reading those. I also own Mistborn, so I'll be reading that, as well as obviously some of his other books. I might even get on to Stormlight Archive, but the main goal is to read one Brandon Sanderson book every month. So that is my goal, to read one Brandon Sanderson book every month. So when the secret projects come out, obviously I'll be reading those for that month, but then on the other months I'll be reading some of his backlog. And yeah, hopefully I enjoy them as much as I think I will. I've heard so many good things, and yeah, I just really need to get on the Brandon Sanderson hype train with everyone else. Alright, so that was my goals for 2023. Moving on to my January TBR. I've decided this year that I am not going to be randomly picking my TBR with cards or dice or anything like that. I'm going to read what I want to read, because there's been some months where I'm just like, I just don't really feel like reading that. So yeah, I'm going to read what I want to read, and this way hopefully I'll be able to clear my backlog, as I said. And as I also mentioned, I'll definitely be reading one Brandon Sanderson book. So for the Brandon Sanderson book for the month of January, I'll be reading Tress of the Emerald Sea. This is book 1 of The Secret Projects. I've heard it's quite a short one, so that's good. It's not super long for Brandon Sanderson. And I've heard it's really good, so looking forward to reading that one. It's downloaded on my Kindle, ready to go. Also, I have 2 ARC books that I want to get to. The first one that I've actually already started is the Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. So I'm currently reading this, really enjoying it. And so this is my first book for the year. And secondly, for ARCs, I have Daughter of the Ijdahar, I think it said. I'm not sure if I said that correctly, but this was another ARC book that's coming out in January. So yeah, I'm going to be reading that. I'm also going to be doing a reread of Ninth House because Hellbent comes out this month, which I'll probably read in February, but I'm going to be doing a reread of Ninth House, just listening to this on audiobook. So yeah, doing that one. And then I have 2 physical books that I will be reading, which are sitting behind me. The first one being Heart of the Sun Warrior by Celine Tan. So this is the second book to Daughter of the Moon Goddess, and once again, stunning covers. Like, they're just so pretty. This one actually isn't as chunky as Daughter of the Moon Goddess, so hopefully it won't take me that long to get through. Alright, and the last book that I'll be reading for the month is The Book Eaters by Sunyi Dean. This is one that I got out from my library when I had to take my last book back, because I was going to read The Grace of Kings, but it expired and I had to take it back to the library, so I swapped it for The Book Eaters. So I'm going to read this one in January, and then I'll have to renew the other book eventually, but someone was waiting for it, so I couldn't keep it. But yeah, so I'm going to read Book Eaters in January, which was one of my anticipated releases last year that I didn't get to. Alright, so that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you'll be reading in January, and if you have any goals that you have for 2023. And as always, if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye!